welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy. I'm Ross Bolin, joined by that guy, Rob Hughes, who's going off the script tonight. He doesn't even need it. He's a pro.
Yeah,
we start tonight's show with a rivalry game at West Lafayette.
A rivalry that's close to home for you, Bolin. It was Harrison at West Lafayette. It's been a disappointing season for the Raiders, having won just one game in their last 10. Meanwhile, West Lafayette Red Devils already clinched the Hoosier Conference title this week and was in search of victory number 13. William Bongo, the last Red Devil called in the lineup intros, which was appropriate because he came to play in this one. Gets the board to start the fast break, the outlet to Nye Carlisle, who attacks the hoop, almost throws it above the backboard, but gets it to go, plus the foul. RDP jumps out to a 14-3 lead. Raiders finally getting on the board. Cade Reniger breaks free, wide open in the corner, knocks down the triple. Harrison's in business, but in the transition, Carlisle, always dangerous, immediately attacks Reniger, pulls up on the baseline and drills the jumper. Reniger, the man tonight offensively for Harrison, uses the screen, pulls up for the free throw line J. That's good, and Harrison is down 7 at the half. Hoops for Hope this evening at halftime. The student councils presented in total $35,000, Ross, to benefit 4-year-old Eli Van Gorder and Harrison freshman Patty Rogers. After the presentation, a group hug at midcourt. Always love a group hug. Very cool scene, and all for a great cause. Kudos to each school's student body. Right now, back to the hoops. Harrison came out strong. They get the ball into Talon Sandrath and gets the hoop and the harm on Bongo. Raiders within 4. Play of the night, though, came from Bongo. The dunk in transition, a huge dunk from him.
2 games.
Yeah, well, he can do that. Now doing the dishing, finds a cutting Trev Parker, gets the basket plus the foul. It looks like RDP has a hold of this game, but not so fast. Reniger left wide open on the wing, knocks down a triple to pull within 3, but a tough technical from Coach Mark Reinhardt costs his team 2 points in the final minutes, and the Red Devils hold on down the stretch. 53-50 is the final score.
That means they're partying at Bruno's tonight down in Big O's Sports Room. Coach Dave Barrett and his Knights looking for win number 10 on the year. CC in transition. Witteveen finds his number 1 target, Pistol Pete, and he hits the baseline J. Nothing but net for Pete. Beautiful ball movement from the Knights. That's how you penetrate the zone. Nick Thompson to shoeless Joe Smith for the easy deuce. Teamwork 101. CC's Jackson Anthrop wastes no time, and he lets one fly from downtown. Give the sophomore all 3 of those. Coach Barrett likes what he sees from his boys. That's what I call him. Rossville's Grant Moeller drives and feeds it down low to Clayton Howard for the easy lay-in off the glass. That is Jacob Barrett. Little Quiet Thunder gets the ball and puts it up from just inside the arc. The coach's nephew nails it for CC. Moments later, Jackson Anthrop brings it up casually. He hesitates, attacks strong, gets to the 10, gets the play in to go. Second half, Rossville's Brandon Tonsoni hits the J, but the Knights go on to beat the Hornets. Final score 82-68. Senior night at the Crawley Center, the Broncos tried to upset Brownsburg. The Broncos were off the charts to start the game. David Haynard with the little crossover action. The jumper's no good. Devin Haney gets the board and gets the putback to go. Moments later, Jeff's Corin Hood blows by the first guy, takes it to the hole. The layup is good. The Broncos fired up at that point. Jeff's still on the attack. Devin Haney swings it over to David Haynard, and the senior butters the biscuit, but he wasn't the only Bronco that was hungry. Corin Hood gives it up to Haynard. He gives it back to Hood, and he knocks it down from downtown. The Broncos maintain a lead through the first quarter, but Brownsburg too strong tonight. The Bulldogs go on to win 60-31.
Sticking at HCC play, the McCutcheon Mavericks paying a visit to Indy to take on the Avon Orioles. Mavs getting off to a fast start as they often do. The rip by Darnell Butler. And guess who, Ross? Nate Dino, future Greyhound. Future Greyhound with the circus shot. Seems like he's always trying to hit the craziest shot. Lockwood there with a stuff at the rim. But Avon ends up with, whatever you say, man, ends up with a bucket anyways. McCutcheon too much for the Orioles tonight. Trayshawn Hurd splits the 2 defenders there, drains that floater. McCutcheon rolls 70-51.
Coach Weeks and the Frankfurt Hot Dogs in action tonight at home against Tipton. First quarter, defense leading to offense for the Hot Dogs. Brody Kirby gets a steal and gets it to Chase Isgrigg, who gets it to go in traffic. Nice play there, Rob. I almost had an accident on the way to Frankfurt. Pothole City in Frankfurt. Gonna have to talk to Merrimack Barnes there. In the meantime, Kirby knocks it down from long range. The senior feeling it. Less than a minute to play in the first quarter. Off the tipped and miss, it's Christian Smith up ahead to Cody Zeller. Just kidding. Brody Kirby finishes with the finger roll. Tipton led for most of the first half. Nate Friend was the reason why. Give him all 3 of those, but the Dogs would have the momentum on their side going into half. Off the Isaac Rudd miss, Chase Timmons attacks the offensive glass, and plays beat the buzzer. Frankfort trailed at the half, 20-18, but the Dogs would bounce back in a big way, outscoring the Blue Devils 57-24 in the second half. 75-44 was the final there.
Can we get another shot? It was a strong beard. Benton Central at South Newton. Bison up 16-15 in the second. Benton Central's Jack Marquis cuts his way inside through the Rebels defense, knocks it in off the glass and in. Off multiple Bison misses, Tyler Soline cleans up the glass, lays it in for 2. Now Benton Central finding Jacob Turner. He drives inside, hits the leading jumper. Nice little basket there. Near the end of the first half now, South Newton scrambles to get a bucket. Mason Wittenborn ends up with it, throws it up at the buzzer. We got a couple buzzer beaters here. That's good. South Newton up 2 at the half. Third quarter now. Rebels find Jarrett Hamill underneath the basket. He gets the bucket and the foul. But on the other end, Soline going to get it in the post, and he knows what to do with it. Powers up for 2 more. Benton Central wins 63-51. On a little bit of a comeback there. We'll have more on this game a little later in the show.
And we are just getting warmed up on tonight's Frenzy. Coming up after the break, we'll make stops at Frontier, Pioneer, North White, North Vermilion, Attica, and Seeger.
It's a lot of places. Plus, the Rensselaer Bombers are on the road at Twin Lakes. The Friday Night Frenzy will be right back.
The Friday Night Frenzy is brought to you by Franciscan St. Elizabeth Health, DeFound Chevrolet BMW.
Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. We begin the second half of our show with a Hoosier Conference showdown at Twin Lakes.
The Indians lost a tough one earlier this week at home against West Lafayette as the Red Devils clinched the Hoosier title outright. Tonight, Twin Lakes hope to bounce back against Rensselaer. To Monticello we go, where the Twin Lakes Indians playing host to those Bombers. Early in the third, Rensselaer's Joey Clausen hits Chandler Goal, who slips past the defender for 2, but the Bombers still down by 22. Now Twin Lakes playing the 2-man game as Corbin Turpak passes to Tyler Reddington, hits the J. Indians still up big though. The Bombers trying to cut into the lead, swing it to the corner where the Goal hits the 3. He came out firing in the second half. Then it's the 1,000-point career scorer Cameron Bennington with the drive, the spin, and the bucket. Austin Fleming now coming back, feeds Clausen for the hoop and the harm, but it was a little too late. Too little too late for the Bombers as Twin Lakes wins this Hoosier Conference matchup easily, 64-42 the final.
Now over to Frontier, where the Falcons host their nemesis, the Delphi Oracles. First possession of the game, Brent Hahn passes it over to Colby Meyer, splash, and he's fired up early on. Frontier's turn now. Brandon Gallagher goes down low to find Hunter McCracken, who releases the McCracken for 2. That's what was written there, and this is a close one early on.
So you're going to read it.
Yeah, on the Delphi fast break, Brent Hahn squeezes it in to Adam Zink, who finishes strong, and the Oracles add on to their lead. Frontier still hanging around, though. Swings it over to Gallagher, who drains the 3 all the way from downtown Chalmers. And just before the half, a cross-court pass is stolen. Mason Lane comes up with it, launches it to Colby Meyer, who finishes with the left. Delphi thumps the Falcons on the road with a final score of 49-33.
Ross, you're the real pro there, powering through that one. Winnemac traveling to Royal Center to take on Pioneer. First quarter, Winnemac's Colin McGee slips the basket for the lay-in. Pioneer, though, coming right back. Zach Mason gets it down low, pops it in. McGee was tough for the Warriors tonight, though, here with a little bit of a jumper in traffic. Then it's McGee once again getting the high percentage lay-in. Somebody going to guard him? I don't know.
Nope.
Warriors doing it from the outside too. JT Garnett nails this 3. Now it's Garnett again from the same spot. I hope he talks as much trash as the Garnett we really know. Nothing but net there.
He's scary.
Warriors roll to the 73-36 win.
West Central visiting rival North White for the battle for the Monon Bell. Close game all the way. Fourth quarter, Trojans' Drew McKay nails this 3. WC up by 4. North White's Caleb Hendricks comes right back and nails a 3 to cut it to 1. Later, Vikings up 2. Trojans' Dylan Ingram follows his shot twice to tie it at 55 with less than a minute on the clock. Still tied, less than 10 seconds to go. Hendricks gets the baseline pass, goes up and gets fouled, folks, with no time on the clock. He nails the free throw. North White takes home the Bell Trophy. They win 56-55.
Barn burner. Winners of 5 out of its last 7 games, Fountain Central returned to action tonight after a week off.
In search of victory number 11, the Mustangs were on the road at North Vermilion. And for more on that matchup, we welcome in Sports 18's Ruben Juarez. Hey, Ruben.
Hey, guys. The Falcons not flying so high as of late. North Vermilion has lost 6 of their last 7 games, but with a win tonight, they could go back to 500 on the year. The Mustangs came out firing in this one. Kobe Pierce gets the mid-range jumper to fall for the Stangs. Fountain Central guard Clayton Corey, nice pass to Kiowa Simonson for the layup. Corey was sharing the rock. Another nice pass to Doug Wallace for the hoop and the harm. North Vermilion goes on to win it, 59-52. Over at Attica, the Rockville Rocks taking on the Red Ramblers. Second half action, Rocks up big. Thanks to the little guy, junior Keontre Wilkie with a nasty spin and spot-up jumper to put Rockville up 19. Red Ramblers trying to get back in this one after some nice ball movement. Brady Sheridan drives and gets the contested lane to fall. Ramblers fighting, but this kid Wilkie, he's too silky. Get your popcorn ready. He gets a handle on the ball, hits the spin button, and gets the floater to fall. Next trip down, some more Silky Wilkie. Measures up his man, gets a step back jumper to hit nothing but nylon. Then with a few seconds left in the third, more Silky Wilkie takes a screen and spots up from deep. Fire! He's excited. Slap the hands, slap the hands. The Rocks roll over Attica by a final of 62-59. And we'll finish the Wabash River Roundup with a matchup between the Turkey Run and Seeger. And this one, well, it certainly wasn't a Picasso. Here, Nick McGowan gets the steal and goes coast to coast for the lay-in. Later in the quarter, Patriots up 9-0. Trevor Bolus misses a 3-ball, but Jordan Bailiff is able to get the offensive board and the putback. Warriors still looking for the first bucket. Austin Jones finds Jacob Budd near the free throw line, and Budd gets the shooter's roll to make it 11-2 Patriots. Next possession, Seeger working the offense a little bit. Boarding Kennedy with a step back. That's, I believe you call that a butter the biscuit. Patriots cruise by a final of 61-25. Back to you guys.
What a Picasso. I didn't know he was such an art expert. I love it. Thanks, Ruben. It's that time of the night. Coming up after the break, we'll catch up with Benton Central head coach Kyle Marlett.
A little more emphasis on butter the biscuit, just by the way. And also, Jacob Turner in the house with Coach. They picked up the 63-51 victory tonight over South Newton. More on that game when the Frenzy returns. Welcome back to the Friday Night Frenzy. Benton Central head coach Kyle Marlatt and junior guard Jacob Turner join us in studio. 4th win in 5 games for you guys. Obviously, you guys are peaking at the right time.
Yeah, the guards are just looking to get it into the post more, and the post is just kicking it out, and the guards are hitting open shots.
That easy?
That easy.
That easy. You said it was maybe not the prettiest win tonight, Coach. Down 2 at the half, but you end up getting the win. Got to feel good anytime you get a win, right?
Yeah, South Newton's getting a lot better. They have Mike Hall's doing a great job. He got 300 wins the other night, and I can commend him enough for that. He stepped back into South Newton after taking some time off, and he's doing a great job. Their record does not nearly indicate how good they actually are. 3-10, they had us on the ropes, and we just went back to what we do best. Our guards have great movement. Jacob got the ball down into the post. Tyler Sleen finished. Jack Marquis looked aggressive and constantly was attacking. It was a whole team effort.
4 guys finishing double figures for you guys tonight. Jacob, how much fun is it to pass the ball around when everybody seems to put the ball in the basket?
It's a lot of fun. Just getting open looks and hitting down shots. It's a great team effort.
How do you feel about the balance of your team, Coach? I mean, you obviously it's nice to have guys that can go out and score when the offense isn't running smoothly, but when you have that balance, it's got to make it easier on your offense.
It makes it a lot easier. There's any given night, anybody can go off for 20. I have 5 guys that are averaging anywhere between 7 points a game to 11 points a game, and anything can happen. You just are waiting to see who's going to be the spark, who's going to get us going. Whether it's Jacob Turner with his momentum or Nick Fishback with his pep talks, or we could say even Brett Schultz, a guy that doesn't get it in a lot with his rapping ability. It is pretty amazing.
Coach, we'll let you go on this one. You've got Covington on Tuesday, probably the best Covington team they've ever had. Just what are you guys going to have to do to get the win on Tuesday?
Well, they have two good players, Irons and Springs. Very good. We have to defend them, and I'm not sure if Covington has seen a team like this in the past 10 to 15 years. This team is probably going to do something special, and I just hope we get a good matchup against them.
Coach, congratulations on the win tonight. Best of luck against Covington. You kind of stole his
Appreciate you
line
coming
there.
in.
He was trying to get that Covington jab in for his
I was
assistant
helping
coach
him.
in
I
there,
was
and you're just
helping
helping him out. All right, that just about wraps up tonight's show. For just more Frenzy-related features, of course, including bonus highlights, the ever-popular bonus highlights from tonight's games, just visit our website, WLFI.com.
Good luck to all of our area girls basketball teams at regionals tomorrow, including Whitney Jennings and the Logansport Berries, Emily Denhart and the CC Knights, and Abby Peters and the Frontier
fast, get 'em all in
Falcons.
there.
Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend.